And welcome back to another episode of Gaming with Yule, where we're going over the SBA football season. We're in season 2, so now we had a game with the Vikings first week with our new quarterback. Things did fairly well, I can't complain about it, but wish we would have actually won the game. Wind up being final score 31-24. Good flash showings of the quarterback, as you'll see once we get into the stats. Yeah, I mean, we just came up short. Defense started pulling through for us at the end, but we just couldn't get anything going offensively the way we wanted it to. He was just stuffing the run. I mean, he was just basically just making good plays all the way around. He was kicking our butt from start to finish. But, that's just the way it is. Beginning of the season, you're still trying to work out the kinks, see who you want to start, see what you're going to do with those free agents that you had, and, just go from there pretty much. So, but let's go ahead and get off into some of the stats from the last game. Let's see here. Go over to our stats. Wrong one. But I was satisfied with the for what happened. Is can't get any better than that, especially when you got a new guy starting. But good point is we didn't throw 8 interceptions in one game, so I guess that's a plus. But yeah, let's look at the stats here. As you can see, he came out gunning first quarter 17-0. Second quarter, we kind of kept him balanced with 0-3. Then it was the third quarter, still, kept him balanced. We didn't score any points, but we only let him get 7. And then, of course, fourth quarter, as you can see, we started actually getting a mojo and moving the ball around and making some plays, defense and offense. And, just didn't have enough time to pull it off. But like I said, it was a good showing. First game, as far as I'm concerned, with the rookies that we did get to start. But hey, you got to have a winner, you got to have a loser. But looking at the stats, you got the offensive yard gains 331 to 238. Rushing yards, we have 222 to 55. That was another killer part. We could not stop the run. I do not know what's going on with this team. I have good defensive linemen, pretty high, not high rank, but they'll do great block shedding. There's no reason why we shouldn't be stuffing the run, but he just pretty much went up the gut. And then, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of that was off of a one break that I think he got like when he was on like the 10 or something like that. So, all in all, technically we did stuff the run except for that one play, but one play makes everything look bad. Pretty much makes everything look bad. So going off to the offensive passing, as you can see, we came out and actually won that category with 183 to 109. We had the first downs, which was 18-13, because both teams was trying to be careful with the ball, holding the ball, trying not to make too many mistakes. Punt yards, he got 1 to my 12. Kick return yards, 75 to 20. So that put it a total yards gain 407 for Minnesota, 270 for Seattle. So they turned over the balls 3 times. We threw 2 interceptions and we had a fumble from the quarterback. He had 2 turnovers. One thing I know, one was an interception. I can't remember. I think the other one was a fumble for him as well. But we'll have to look at it and see. Third down conversions, he edged us out 7. We got 6, which was real good on our showing that we actually was converting third down, because normally we just 3 and out punt. So that's why I said it was a few good flashes on this offense. We slowly trying to rebuild everything, but hey, it's gonna take time. Can't do anything in this short period of time. We just kicking it off. Maybe things will pick up. Who knows? So we just have to see. Fourth down, Nobody went for 4 on 4th. Red zone percentage 50 to 80. He scored 3 red zone TDs. I scored 1. Field goals was 1 and 1. Penalty, we had 5. And time possession 29 minutes 8 seconds to 18:53. So, that's why I said it was a good showing. The score is kind of iffy because we got those 21 points in the last quarter, but I don't know. I'm satisfied with it. Can't wait to see what happens this next game. But we'll get off into our stats since we were the lower team this week. But as you can see, rookie quarterback Ben Toon, 84.7 rating, which is up from our normally 60, 50, 30, He had 216 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 INTs. His longest was 45 yards, so he got a bomb off in there. He was sacked 5 times, man. 5 times. But, you're going to see those numbers when you're trying to take care of the ball because on this game, the defense is like super fast. So, we just did the best we could. Held on to the ball, tried to make good reads, and that way we don't throw all those INTs. I'll take 5 sacks over those sacks going to INTs, and then we have 7. So it balances itself out. Completion percentage, we was 64%. We was 16 out of 25 attempts. So, that's why I said it was a good showing from him. You can't really argue with those stats from a rookie quarterback. So let's see here on the rushing. We had Penny. He had 3 attempts for 28 yards. He was averaging 9.3. And we had Walker. He didn't have a good day on his first day of the season. He had 9 attempts, 19 yards, averaging 2.1. 3 broken tackles. And of course we got the Tunes. He went 2 attempts, which we was just trying to break away from getting sacked. Got 8 yards out of it. 1 fumble. As you can see, that's where we got the fumble from one of the turnovers. But, that was a big difference too. We couldn't get the running game going, so we was kind of forced to pass. That's why I say 2 INTs for what we did, being forced to pass. I think we'd be all right. We just got to, like I said, we got to get him motivated, get him in the game plan. Get the ball to some of those outside wide receivers, which this game is not letting you hardly throw to the outside wide receiver. But Fant, of course, he was our number 1 because we had to play the short game. 7 receptions, 79 yards, averaging 11.3, no touchdowns. Longest was 17. Metcalf came alive this week. 3 receptions for 78 yards, averaging 2.6, 1 touchdown. Longest was 45, so he was the one we hit on the bomb. Then we have Lockett. He had 2 receptions for 36 yards, averaging 18. He got 1 touchdown. Longest was 21. And then we let Fard get a few touches in. He got 1 reception for 10. Gonna try to put a little practice on him. Got good speed, good hands and everything. His release is a little bit low, so we're gonna try to practice on getting that up. You might see him in a few plays. What I've been trying to do is just fit some of these rookie guys in on certain plays. That way, they're not just sitting there, and then they can get a little feel. And who knows, maybe they'll actually wind up surprising us. Who knows? But Kenneth Walker, he had 2 receptions, 7 yards. Longest was 6. And Eskridge, he was quiet, and he's the starting slot. He had 1 reception for 6. We did not see him open at all. So we might have to put somebody else in that position this week. Might have to go ahead and let this guy here, Bo Melton, give a shot. He's pretty fast, so we might have to see what he does in the slot. I don't know. I haven't looked at his catching in traffic, but hey, Eskridge, you might want to watch out. The rookie might be taking your job. blocking, nothing exciting. Cross led a sack, Thomas. Thomas. Yeah, he's a rookie we picked up. He let one sack go. So the rest of them were pretty much just trying to run and get outside the pocket because he was blitzing in, which we're going to have another hard time with that since we got Mr. Myles Garrett this week. But moving on, Jordan Brooks, he wound up having good day last week. He had 5 solos, 5 assists for a total of 10, 1 tackle for loss. Darrell Taylor, he made convert to right end from linebacker, and now he had 2 solo tackles, assisted in 6, total of 8, 2 tackles for loss. So he had a good day at his position. Woods, he had 3 solos, 4 assists for a total of 7, 1 tackle for loss. Ford, he had 5 assists, and I believe he picked up a fumble for a touchdown. Yeah, he recovered 1 fumble, ran and returned it for 37 yards. He got 1 defensive touchdown, so he did his job. He was chug-a-lugging. He had to get down the field. Quadre Diggs had a quiet day. He had 5 assists, but no solos, 1 tackle for loss. Trey Brown, he had 2 solos, 3 assists for a total of 5. Nwensu, he had 5 assists. Jamal Adams had 1 solo, 3 assists, total 4. Griffin, he had 1 solo, 3 assists, for total 4. Greenberry, new rookie from Oklahoma State, got him starting at cornerback. And he got 3 assists. Not bad for his first day. He was trying to keep everything contained, but it was just a bad day on the ground pretty much. Barton, he had 2 assists. Sidney, he had 2 solos. Williams Sr. had 2 assists. Harden, he had 1 solo, 1 assist for a total of 2, 1 tackle for loss, and actually got a sack from the rookie this week. Robinson, he had 1 assist. Muse, he had 1 assist. Crossan, he had 1 assist. Preston had one solo, and it wound up being a tackle for loss. Donnerson, guy we picked up in free agency, 1 assist, 1 sack. And that is it for the defense. So, that's why I said it's not the defense, it's the offense. We gotta score points. That's just what it boils down to. Gotta score points. So moving on to the Vikings, we have Taysom Hill making the transition from wide receiver to quarterback. And on his first day, he wound up getting a quarterback rating of 135, 117 yards, 1 touchdown. Longest was 26. He got sacked 2 times. Completion percentage was 91%. That's why I said both teams were trying to be careful about not getting any interceptions. So I expect to see a lot of teams doing that because, this game, you will throw an interception no matter how open the guy looks. So expect to see those type of stats from people this year, trying to conserve the ball and run it a little bit more. Rushing, we had Madison. He had 8 attempts for 106 yards, average 13 a carry, 1 touchdown. Longest was 76. So yeah, that's where the big break came from. Then we had Cook. He had 22 attempts, 73. We kind of kept him under wraps, so that was good. 1 touchdown. He was only averaging 3.3, so we made him work for his money. His longest, let's see if he had the longest. Longest was 9. So yeah, we kept him down. So that was good. Kept him down. Hill, he got 10 attempts for 43 because he was running the option. Some teams run it, some teams don't. I don't really run it. I might need to. That hey, it might help with the running game. Who knows? But hey, it worked out for Hill this week. He wound up getting 10 attempts, 43 yards, averaging 4.3, one touchdown. He fumbled 2 times, broke 2 tackles though. His longest was 28. So yeah, we might have to experiment with running the option with our quarterback. Who knows? We got a guy with good legs, so it can be pulled off. We just have to see. Of course, like I said, this game is you're gonna see a lot of going to the tight end because those receivers are hard to get open. But he got 3 receptions, 52 yards, averaging 17.3. Longest was 21. Jefferson, he got 3 receptions for 40 yards, averaging 13.3. And his longest was 26. And of course, Cooks had 3 receptions, 19 yards, longest 15. But Moody, however you say that, he had 1 reception, 4. And Madison, he had 1 reception for 2. Moving on, let's see what his, yep. He only had his right guard give up a sack. So his line was solid. Solid. Defense. Asamoah, is that how you pronounce that? But he had 4 solos, 3 assists for a total of 7, 1 tackle for loss, 2 sacks. Harrison, he had 4 solos, 1 assist, total 5, 2 INTs. Hunter, he had 1 solo, 4 assists for a total of 5, 1 tackle for loss, 1 sack. Griffin, he had 2 solos, 3 assists for a total of 5. Dantzler, he had 2 solos, 2 assists for a total of 4. Smith had 3 solos, 1 assist for a total of 4, 1 tackle for loss, and 1 sack. Tomlinson, he had 1 solo, 2 assists for a total of 3, 1 tackle for loss. Bosa, he had 1 solo, 2 assists for a total of 3, 1 tackle for loss, 1 sack. Kendricks had 2 solos, and that was it. Sullivan, he had 1 solo, 1 assist for a total of 2. Cian, he had 2 assists. Booth Jr., he had 2 assists. Lynch had 1. Peterson had 1. And Pearson, the rookie from Auburn, had 1. And that was the defense. That's what they covered. So, we'll just have to experiment a little bit more with this offense, see what we need to do. Like I said, it wasn't a bad showing for the rookie. I'm satisfied with the pick that I did. At least we got somebody with some legs. We just got to get him, built up a little bit, on his accuracy and stuff like that. So hopefully it'll carry over, and hopefully we'll have a good week against Cleveland. We just keep on grinding. As you can see, Cardinals is the only one that won their game this week. So, it's still up for grabs for that second spot. Hopefully he'll have a bad second week and we can win, and pretty much everybody will be even. Want to kind of be competitive this year. Last year we only got 2 wins. So, overall got boosted a little bit. We changed the playbook. So hopefully we can pull some stuff off. But, like I said, just come back, hit that like button, help brother out. And y'all come and join us sometime. I'm going to have to put my name in the comments, in the description. But hopefully I'll get all that done. But if I forget, hey, QuarterMop25 at Twitch. Come and check us out, man. Come hang out in the chat. Come, root on your favorite team, even if I'm playing against them this week. I don't mind. Hey, get to know different users, have a little fun. So have a little fun with the SBA community. But until next week, we will keep you posted on how the Seattle game goes against Cleveland. And, I just hope y'all have a good day and take care. And like I said, don't forget to hit that like button, man. we'll see y'all around, and hopefully next time we can have some highlights. Hopefully, if I don't get too excited and forget to hit the button. But anyways, man, y'all take it easy. We're gonna be out of here. Y'all come back and join us. Yule is out.